Well, howdy. This is Major MacV, Sheila Varian's young stallion. My name is Lester. I am honored to be asked by Sheila to come take him for a ride out on the Middle at Hackamore for the first time. First time in Hackamore, first time out of the arena, out riding out on a ranch. That is a nice feel right there. I'll just ask him to pause, get a little poise, and then I'm going to go off again. This is nice. You can watch him placing those feet down through the rocks. Not every step is perfect. It's an opportunity for him to learn the consequences of putting his feet, right where they need to be, paying attention to every little rock, every little pebble, every little branch. There we see him licking his lips out again. Working a little bit of poise, off we go again. It's a lot about building a bond, a lot about building a trust with where he's feeling like a champion all the time. He's feeling like a winner all the time, and then when we do set him up for something that's a little bit more challenging, he's like, well, you know what? You've never set me up for failure, and I pretty much trust what you have to ask. I'm game, let's do it. And right here, we're just in the formative stages of building that bond and building that relationship. This is really pretty right here. He feels so dang good, and I just leave the reins long. You know what? He's not being naughty. He's just so joyful that he just can't hardly stand it. And I think that's a wonderful thing to be. So I don't want to take that away from him. We took it home, and Angela got it on film, and we shared this right here with Sheila, and everybody laughed. And it was just Lisa and I, and she was way back in the back of the living room, and Sheila was so relieved. You could just see the relief in her, seeing her horse out there where she wanted him to be. And I leaned over and I kind of held her hand, and I said, I guess I'm not going to see you again, am I? She said, well, I don't reckon we will. And she got real emotional, and it was real hard for me to talk about it, but she got real emotional. She said, well, what you did for this horse today, you did for me personally. What you did to this horse today, getting him out there and setting him free, getting him outside, you did to me. Then it dawned on me how deeply emotional her whole life had been, and what she thought was important to the horses, all horses, that she had an opportunity to influence. The wonderful minds, the disposition, the body that she brought to the Arabian breed, but to all horsemen. The values that she instilled in these horses, and how emotional it was for her to get out of that chair in her mind and in her spirit and get out one more time on this horse, the horse that she spent her whole life looking towards, culmination of all the others, and get him out on the ranch in a Hackamore. And this is the sentence that really struck me, and I think it will all horsemen and women. She said, you know what I want for this horse? He doesn't really have to go to the arena. I believe in him. I wanted something that was clean and pure and honest for this horse. And you know what? I think that's what she wanted all along. And she lived it out.